Back to the grind with the only free MMA channel that fucking matters, full-time MMA. And UFC 214 is still the most stacked card, pay-per-view, free anything of the year without Super Saiyan Sage Northcutt. Yes, it is. Check out this mother flying flipping flapjack card. Daniel Cormier vs. John Jones for the light heavyweight title. Tyron Woodley vs. Damian Maia for the welterweight title. Chris Cyborg Justino vs. Tanya Evinger for the vacant women's featherweight title. Donald Cerrone vs. Robbie Lawler for potential fight of the night. Insane fucking don't even need to sell that fight. That fight is epic. Could be a co-main event on a week pay-per-view itself, but it's the fourth fight down. Jimmy Manuwa vs. Volkan Ozdemir, light heavyweight top 5 contender bout. Let's go. Title implications. Maybe the winner of that fights Gustafsson. Maybe the winner of that fights the winner of the title fight. Who knows? Maybe the winner of that fights. Who knows? Still a good ass fight. The whole pay-per-view is good. Now let's get to the. Oh man, I'm so glad this is on free TV. Even though I would still be watching it because it's on pay-per-view, but I'm so glad this is on free TV. Jason Knight, my motherfucking dude. Mississippi mean. What do you mean? What the fuck you time at? Excuse me, versus Ricardo Lamas. Oh, I cannot fucking wait for this fight. This might be the fight I am the most excited for of the night. There's Cerrone, Lawler. I mean, there's a lot of good ones on the pay-per-view, but you don't know. I'm so hyped for Jason Knight. I literally watch all of his fights on Fight Pass. Fucking easily one of my top favorite fighters in the UFC right now. Fucking, hey, if you don't know about Jason Knight, that's on you. Jason Knight is that motherfucking dude. You'll get to see him on Friday versus Ricardo Lamas, top 5 contender. He's replacing the injured Korean Zombie, who was supposed to be fighting Ricardo Lamas. Jason Knight stepped up to the plate, and now we get motherfucking a treat for the main event of the prelims on Fox. Then you got Renan Barão versus Aljamain Sterling, co-main event of the prelims on Fox. Still a good ass fight. Or as far as it might not be the most exciting fight, but it's still got top 15, top 10 implications in the bantamweight division. Aljamain Sterling's not really the most exciting fighter. He's a Rasta imposter. Haters know what the fuck I mean. He's a Rasta imposter. Then we got Renan Barão. It'll be a good fight. I'm excited for the fight, but yeah, casual fans definitely don't give a fuck about that fight. Then we got Andre Fili on the card, Brian Ortega, Renato Marciano. I don't know much about them. I know a little bit about Andre Fili. Other than that, man, yeah, that's the fucking card. We would have had Sage Northcutt versus John McDessie, but both of them were injured. And yeah, we gotta look. Josh Berkman versus Drew Dober on Fight Pass. I'll probably be watching that. I'll probably make this a whole day of fights for me. I'll probably watch even the prelims, even though I might not do nothing on them. I'm still probably going to watch them. So let's fucking get it, man. I'm talking about the Fight Pass prelims. I'm going to be reporting on Renan Barão, Jason Knight, and Aljamain Sterling, Ricardo Lamas fights. On the prelims, I'm so fucking excited for this card, but just even though this card is set, I mean, there's still 2 weeks. Some of this, there's likely something to fall off of that damn card. It's literally too good to be true. And when something's too good to be true, it usually is. So I wouldn't be surprised if like Jimmy Manuwa versus Volkan Ozdemir falls off. Or if fucking Renan Barão versus Aljamain Sterling falls off. I don't think, out of the championship fights, maybe Tyron Woodley versus Damian Maia. I don't think John Jones versus Daniel Cormier is going to fall off, or the Cyborg fight's not going to fall off, or the Cerrone Robbie Lawler fight that was already rescheduled. I'm just saying, man, it's just too good to be true right now. This card, honestly, it's just too good to be true. But even if one of those fights falls off, it's like it doesn't matter because the card's too good to be true. It's still going to be really. I will be so upset if we lose the Jason Knight versus Ricardo Lamas fight. That will put a damper on my fucking evening. As long as we don't lose that fight, I'm fine with losing one of these other fights because the card is so good. And I might be jinxing the card, but the card's too good to be true. Fucking hardcore fans admire it with me. UFC 214. And while we wait on that, we got, actually it's in 2 weeks, because we got this tomorrow. We have Gunnar Nelson versus Posen Bibio, Santiago Posen Bibio. Then next week we've got Wyden and Gastel on that card. That's going to be a good card. And then UFC 214. So, hey, I'm pretty fucking excited about this for sure. You got to be excited about this card. One of these, I'm willing. I wouldn't bet cash, but I would if it was like, do you think one of these fights any of these fights will fall off the card within 2 weeks? I would say yes. I don't know which one. I just hope it's not Jay Knight versus Ricardo Lamas. That's the fight I'm honestly most excited for. Definitely excited for the Donald Cerrone Robbie Lawler fight, the Jones Cormier fight, the Tyron Woodley Maya fight, the fucking Cyborg fight, Tanya Evinger fight. I'm excited about all of these, but Jason Knight versus Ricardo Lamas for me is the fight of the fucking night. I cannot wait to see Jason Knight versus top 5 Ricardo Lamas. I'm imagining to go something like Ricardo Lamas versus Max Holloway. And Max Holloway, that was one of my favorite Max Holloway fights. But besides the Jose Aldo fight, his Ricardo Lamas fight might have been my favorite fight. So I'm looking forward to a Max Holloway type. You already know what the fuck I said. I'm not repeating it, bitch. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. It is what it is. Let the hitters know what the fuck you tell me in the comments, dude. What's worse than spiders on your piano? Crabs on your organ.